St. Francis friends. You might notice I have on a very funny hat today. That's because today I'm going to show you how to make cat in the hat skewers. And they're going to look like this when we're all done. And they're a really yummy snack. So I'm going to show you what we need to do that. So you will need one piece of string cheese. And I have a lot of these little mini tomatoes. They're called grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes. And I already washed these tomatoes and I cut them in half. So see how they're in half now? This is a good grown-up job because when you go to cut a tomato, it likes to roll. So it's a good one to have a grown-up help you with. You will also need a knife and a toothpick. So to start this project, oh, and I forgot one more thing. I also decided to make a circle of bread for the brim, for the bottom of my hat. So you can see right there. You don't have to do this, but I had a piece of bread and I have a round circle cutter. And I just took it and pushed down, turn. Ooh, I have a hole in my bread now. Save that bread for later. And then I have my little circle. Now you can make a bunch of these so that you can share them with your family. So what you do is if you have a circle, you start off with your circle and you take your toothpick and you're going to stick it right in your circle so it stands right up like that. Then we're going to make a pattern with colors. So if you notice, the bottom part of the hat is white. The next color is red. Now, I forgot. Hold on. We have to cut our cheese first. Sorry. So take your cheese, take your knife, and you're going to carefully, you see I'm doing it, just carefully cut little pieces of cheese. And you always want to have a grown-up around to help you when you're using a knife. And ask if there's a knife in your house that you can use. I'm just using what I call a butter knife. And if you use your muscles and you push down, you can cut right through it. Okay, so now that I remembered about cheese, we have our cheese cut up, and I have my tomatoes cut up. I have a bunch of those already ready. And so we're going to make a pattern. So if we're going to make a white, red, white, red, white, red, if we have enough room, maybe we stop there, pattern, the bread is kind of a white color, so the next is red. And which thing is red, the cheese or the tomatoes? That's right, it's the tomatoes. So I'm going to squish on carefully a tomato. Okay, and then what comes next? Piece of cheese. Squish on. Careful you don't poke yourself. Very good. And then if I have red, then white, then what comes next? A tomato again. Push it down. Careful not to poke yourself. There we go. Now I go white, red, red. And the next color I'm going to use is for my cheese, and that's white. And let's see at the very top if I have room for one more red, which is our tomato. Okay, so now that I've made some cat in the hat skewers, you can see them right here. They look really yummy. I'm going to show you how to make my favorite dipping sauce. Now you could use a salad dressing like ranch or something you like, but I like to take a little bit of olive oil, and this is olive oil right here, and a little bit of balsamic vinegar. It's really yummy. And not only is this dipping sauce really tasty, but it's a lot of fun because if you look, the oil and the vinegar, they don't want to mix together. So you can kind of swirl it around, mix it. But they like to stay separate. So it kind of looks really cool. You can see I'm getting that all mixed around. Then I'm going to take one of my skewers, and this is probably more than one bite. I'm going to dip it in and take a bite. Very good. Now, dip it in. I gotta be really careful with this pokey part. Uh-oh. Take a bite. My last piece. Dip it in. All done. So that's a yummy, really yummy, and even good for your body snack to have, and you can make a bunch of them and share them with your family. I hope you can make some Cat in the Hat skewers, just like my hat. There you go. All right, bye.